Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 of Scrap Mechanic Survival, and our goal for this video is to bring our craftbot to our base. I think the fastest way will be to go around that way, versus last time we went around that way, which was a lot longer. So, you may be wondering, how am I going to move this craftbot? My boat's not big enough. Well, first things first is I got some thrusters, and I should have enough component kits to upgrade each of these to level 3. Which isn't level 5, which is what I may want, but it's enough, I think. I hope. But we also have a lot of bubble block. Let's see how much we have here. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. And what we're going to do is basically we'll take these as well, and that's an empty chest which we'll fill up here actually. Go ahead and throw this in there. I don't need to grab any of this for now. We will take that oil chest with us. But let's go ahead and take this crap onto the ocean and see if we can make it float. So let's see, it doesn't float on its own. I think everyone knows that. So what we gotta do is we gotta make it float. So let's go ahead and make a ring of bubble block just to see what's the smallest we can make this guy. Alright, and let me guess. No, yeah. It's gonna take a lot to make this guy float. Yeah. So let's just see what we can do. The goal is just to kind of tow this guy behind. I'm not entirely certain how I'm going to do that, but I got a rough plan. So that looks like it's floating. Let's go ahead and add one more layer because I think it's actually slightly sinking, and that will make it 100%. Okay, now our craftbot's floating. Okay, we have plenty of bubble block extra. Is that floating? Well, none of this is actually under the water here, so that's kind of useless. So let's go ahead and remove that. And let's go ahead and add another layer underneath, because it's not floating yet. It's just more or less, oh, it is very slightly floating, but I want it to be floating. You know what? If you would like to be upside down, I don't particularly mind that. Oh dear. You know what I realized? I don't actually have a weld tool, do I? I might want to make one of those real quick if I can. I guess we just... Let's see, what does it cost? This should be doable. I can get that. Yeah, I have the resources for that. So, component kits, circuit boards, and metal 2. Alright, I think I'll be able to make a weld tool, which is good news for me. Let's go ahead and start moving some of these chests over to the boat. I'm going to probably have to coat the chest in bubble block as well. Trying to think what chest is most useful. Probably this oil chest, just because without the oil, this oil chest basically confirms that I'll be able to get there. Not necessarily get back, but at least get to our destination. And yeah, this doesn't float. Go ahead and just loosely throw you on there and watch you probably get glitched out and thrown into the sea. Hopefully not. Let's go ahead and add these thrusters. So these are level 5 and these are just level 3 thrusters. So the way I was thinking about doing this is having this be like our, almost like our afterburner kind of thing. So that will be our add-on. I do not want to do that. Alright, there we go. I wanted to remove that. And let me guess, all of a sudden it weighs more, because when you pick stuff up and put it back down, it magically ends up weighing more, because that's how the world works. In this game, at least, that's how it does. Let's go ahead and add that. And let's see if we can stick this oil chest on here. And we can just stick it right there. Beautiful. Now here's the moment of truth. I see. I see. You know what? I don't particularly care. We can do this upside down if that's the way that things want to be done. Okay, will that work? Okay, so it's wanting to tilt down. So from that, I would guess I'd want to put it further back. Maybe right here. Or would I want to put it just tilting down? So I want to put it further forward, yeah. I mean further back, yeah. So that's just a little bit further back. Is that good? That's the question. Is this like, would I want to put it further forward because it's actually more buoyant? I'm going off of that it's more heavy, but I may be just wrong in thinking like that. Maybe it's actually just it's so buoyant now because of all the bubble block that I actually do want it in the front, which I have a big suspicion that this is apparently what I want. So I think I have the oil, I have the craft bot. I have all the bubble block, which I'll just leave on my person right now. I think we're actually ready to take our journey. Let's see how far we can make it. All right. So what I'm thinking is having that go onto a switch so that I don't have to necessarily have to be holding down W. I think this will make things a bit more efficient. It's like shoveling coal into the engine here to make sure we don't run out. It seems to want to drift to the right, probably just the crap bot is not centered. I have a feeling that, I'm curious, this could end badly. Oh yeah, so it is definitely way faster than swimming. I don't think 4 max thrusters would be exactly fast. I'm thinking 8 max thrusters would be fast. And we're a long ways from that. This is like, I feel like this is like, it's like launching a rocket. It's just burning through fuel so quickly. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to have to sacrifice some speed. Yeah, the remaining fuel does not go in. And if anything, I'm going to actually take that fuel out, and the rest is going in this bottom one. Because I want to make sure we get back. I think we are basically just beelining it straight to base at this point. We haven't come across the cotton biome yet, which is concerning. But we have basically the open sea, and getting stranded out here would be really bad. So we're going to go full fuel efficiency, and we're going to let those other engines run out. If anything, actually, I'm gonna say 4 more fuel, and the rest of them we're just gonna go slow, which is gonna suck. And I hope that is more fuel efficient. Yeah, we are out of fuel in number 1, and we are going to go slow the rest of the way there, which is barely faster than swimming, but faster than swimming with the lift. Alright, so somehow I managed to avoid that island on the way back. It must have been, I don't know how I did that, but we're coming across base right here. I did drill a hole in the floor here just so I could make more gas, just so I could, you know, justify keeping some gas in, because it's so slow without it. but we would have run out of gas. I'm pretty certain we would have been really close. The biggest concern is that how we're gonna get back, which I think we'll just have to raid some structures and upgrade up our guy. But let's get our craft bot back to our base, just so we can go ahead and move on and do some more fun stuff. Not that sailing isn't, you know, thrilling stuff, but there's more thrilling stuff to do than just sitting here. The video's edited down, but it's taken about an hour. If you can't tell by how slow it's moving and how far we've gone, it's not fast. Probably should have, you know, invested into some more, you know, component kits and thrusters. Maybe 6 thrusters would have been more appropriate time. So if you're planning on doing water survival, I recommend you get 6 thrusters probably, and max upgrade them before you go ahead and start moving your craft bot, because this is ridiculously slow. So I'm just trying to make sure that these engines stay topped up, because I think maybe if you're on top of it, this is faster, but I think it's a losing battle for me right now, keeping fuel in the engines. We're getting close though. I think we'll be able to make it. Not even watching where I'm going, just making sure that we get there. But there she is, our island home. Wow. What a journey. Any minute now. We're still not there yet. We're probably gonna run out of fuel in the top one. Come on. Yeah, no, I think we'll be saved. Just in time. Got just a few more feet to go. The engines are so low. I think we'll be able to make it. Yeah, we're there. We're basically there. Just go ahead and shut those engines off. Oh boy, what a journey that was. Wow. Let's go ahead and fix the boat as I drilled a hole in it and get this guy to the island. We got a large chest full of oil and a craft bot. Object is busy. Let's see, we'll put you right there, I guess. That, I think, just about does it. This episode might end up being a bit shorter, but it was definitely eventful. Well, I don't know if I'd call it eventful, but it's definitely not. Stuff happened. Anyway, I think we can go ahead and recollect all this bubble block. In the next episode, we will not be getting the rest of the stuff here, because that would be entirely boring. I think what we'll do is we'll, I guess, raid some structures. In the meantime, I'm just going to craft gas and probably take a break from just sailing, but I'll make sure our ship is topped up on gas. Maybe we can go out to the island and try and upgrade these thrusters all the way, just so we're not, you know, going super slow. It should be faster without the craft bot, so that should be a one positive of dropping this guy off. But I think we'll call the video there. Alright, thank you all for watching, and see you in episode 9.